What up, y'all? I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta please bear with me, because I don't know, my cut looking all types of crazy, bro. I ain't cut my hair in like down there 3 weeks. No bullshit. It's gonna be a short little video. I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm gonna just get straight into it. Cue my music. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be times where you gotta make certain decisions. A lot of times those decisions won't be in other people's best favor. Part of life is, just having trials and tribulations. Y'all ever hear that saying where they say the rainbow comes after the storm? That's a true thing. And when you working towards something in life, when you got a goal, or when you got something on your mind, or when it's just something that you living for, it's gonna be times where there's gonna be some unfortunate events that happen. It might complicate relationships that you got. It might complicate connections that you used to have. It might complicate your relationship with people that you thought was always gonna be there with you from the beginning. Now, personally, I've had to cut ties with a lot of people in my life. I'm not gonna lie, just because of the simple fact that, they wasn't in my best interest. God will let you know when something is not supposed to be there. Like, if something is not right, or if something's not right with your life, there will be signs for sure. You will get signs that, you need to change some things that you've been doing. That's happened to me a lot. I've had to cut people off. I've had to discontinue relationships with people. I've had to prevent myself from even starting relationships with people just because I know, eventually we're just going to keep wasting each other's time and it's not going to go nowhere. And, that's the hard reality of, working towards something great, because all people talk about is, the end goal. Like, oh, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be doing this, and that, going all these different places and having all this money. But no one really talk about, the hard part of actually working for all of that. Like, a lot of the most successful people in the world now, they have, that story. They have multiple stories, probably, that they talk about old childhood friends that they couldn't bring with them, that they had to go their separate ways with on their journey. They talk about failed relationships with previous wives or husbands, or boyfriends or girlfriends, or just previous relationships or exes that, they didn't want to cut ties with, but for the greater good, they had to. So it's just gonna be a lot of people that, might be good for you in the present moment, but in the future, they might not be what's best for you in that time. I done spoke about this before. Life is about evolution. Your entire existence should be about growing and learning. If you obviously on a beginner level stage, or if you on a entry level stage and you meet people and you have a crowd and you have associates and your circle is on the same level as you, level 1. Once you get to level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, you're going to begin to meet new people. And those same people from level 1, they might be going at a slower pace than you, so they can't jump to the next level like you can. Still having ties with them and still having a relationship with them, still keeping that connection that y'all used to have when y'all was on the same level, it's not going to hit the same, because obviously you excelling and they're still stagnant at their point in life. Sometimes it don't even got to be hard feelings. Sometimes that's just the way life goes. Like, you might think somebody's supposed to be with you to the end. Realistically, they probably not. They're probably just there for you in the present moment. And that's okay, feel me? That doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy the time that you got with the people that you close with now. It just means that you gotta be open to making new connections. You have to always be aware of the fact that those people that you cool with now, y'all might not be cool in the next 5 years. Y'all might not be cool in the next 10 years. You might have achieved the goals that you wanted to achieve in life and they still stuck on level 2, level 1. So that's just always something you got to be aware of. And I know a lot of people have a hard time breaking those ties. I ain't gonna lie, I had a hard time breaking those ties. But when you realize that at the end of the day, it's your life. You got to do what's best for you. It's cool to be considerate. It's cool to be passionate. It's cool to have sympathy for everybody. But at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be accountable for your sins and your successes and your failures is going to be you. Nobody can take the sins, the mistakes that you made and make them their problem. And you can't take anybody else's sins or tragedies or mistakes that they made and make them your problem. When you die, when your expiration date is up, you got to be the one to take accountability for everything that you done did in life. No one else can do that for you. So it's all fun and games now, but you can't ever be closed-minded to that. Or the reality of it is, bro, this is real. Life is real. Life is going to end. And the same people you started out with is not going to be there at the finish line. So just keep that in mind, yeah, DG4L. And that's all I got to say, bro. Just keep God in your life and make sure to always be appreciative of the time that you got with the people that's in your life now, because that don't make them bad people. That just means that, you know, they was there for a certain part in your life and they're not meant to be there for the next part. So just keep that in mind. EFG for L, y'all.
EFG for L, bitch.